Season number 3 is officially underway. Welcome back, everybody, to the XHL. We've got the California Crush taking on the Allen Americans here today as the very first game in our highlight reel, simply because California is the expansion team. They're the new team that replaced the Idaho Steelheads. You can see on Tommy, the goaltender's helmet, he's got some Idaho branding there, so don't mind that. But hey, first goal ever for the California Crush. That is Sean McBride. Congratulations, young man. You're now etched inside of XHL history forever. Congratulations. At least your pixel version is. Allen is trying to drive here. Here comes JT Barley teaming up with Joaquin DeSoto, two of their custom players here. Puck is going to go on top of the net. They can't cash in. Let's go the other way here with 13 minutes left in the second period. That's Thomas Yurko getting the second goal for California, stretching that lead out to 2. Let's see if Allen can try to come back a little bit here. Late second period, 8 minutes to go, and Pat Cannoni is going to drive in the third goal of the game, and that's going to do it. Quick highlight reel here today, guys, but Allen just couldn't cut it. They couldn't do anything else on offense. Fortunately, they kind of latched it down. They kind of battened down the hatches a little bit. California couldn't do anything past the second period. But 3-1 is your final score. We'll take a look at the box score here. 26 shots for Allen, 23 for California. Hits were about the same, passing percentage about the same as well, but 23 face-offs that were won for California. I think that was probably the deciding factor. The two custom players here for Allen, DeSoto and Barley, only teamed up, only tallied for 9 shots total. Those guys have to be a lot better. But looking at California here, we got Luke Sullivan with the assist, so his rookie debut. They've got Sichov, Vinskov, 5 shots total up together, and then we have Tommy only giving up 1 goal. So it's just going to be interesting to see how they use Louis Domingue with this roster. I don't know if they want to progress Tommy a little bit more, like they look at Domingue as a veteran starter. He's a 77 overall goaltender. I would have thought that he would have been the guy to start. But let's get into this matchup here. We got Newfoundland against Hartford. Former first-round draft pick, Sport Bilico, going to get an early goal, and then that is Jamal Kendrickson in net, making a nice save. Nice little rebound. Not an actual rebound, but let's hope that he can rebound from giving up that early goal. Newfoundland trying to get some offense rattled up here. They can't. That's Daniil Gushchin with the score. It's now 2-0 Hartford, still early in the first period. Now, if you guys have been following this series in the offseason, you know that Newfoundland gave up on Neil Till. They got rid of him. They swapped goaltenders for Jamal Kendrickson and Neil Till. So now Neil Till's over there in Atlanta. So we'll see how Kendrickson responds, giving up 2 early goals here. But look at this. Whew. Got lucky with that one. Richardson bangs it off the post, and it fired right back to his glove. Sometimes it's better lucky than good, I guess. Again, Hartford with some pressure. Another goal. That is Daniil Gushchin again. Goal number 2. Now, I looked this guy up on YouTube. Played for the Sharks for a little bit. I don't know if he's still up there or not, but he's had some games. He's had some multiple goal games. So this isn't out of the ordinary for him to get 2 goals in one sitting here. Still second period. Here's a beautiful save by Kendrickson, but here's Gushchin again moving on in. He's going to score. That's a hat trick. We have not seen very many of these inside the XHL in gameplay, but Daniil Gushchin is now in rarefied air as far as the XHL gameplay is concerned. But then he's not done yet. At the end of the second period, 3 seconds to go, he gets another goal. That's number 4 on the night. I mean, that's good for a lot of these lesser players, like the non-custom guys. Gushchin's no slouch, but that's good enough for a season for these guys, half a season at least. Guys on the 3rd line, 4th line. Yeah, Gushchin's got 4 in one game, and that'll do it. If you couldn't tell, Newfoundland could not come back after a 4-goal performance from our first star of the game. I mean, that's crazy. A 5-1 win here for Hartford. They look pretty good. Either that or Newfoundland's pretty bad. We need more of a sample size at this point. But yeah, that was the offense, is Daniil Gushchin. Richardson had 2 assists, Clendenning and Fedoro 2 assists each. Had a lot of assists, actually, going all the way around. Bilico had a goal as well. Malindi, the lone goal for Newfoundland, and it just really wasn't a great game for Atticus Barnaby either. That's a guy that was just drafted only had a couple shots, and it really wasn't a good day for Jamal Kendrickson. The backup goaltender had to come in because it was so bad. Let's get to our next matchup here. We got Kansas City, the Scouts against the Indy Fuel, and we got a little tie-up here. What happened? What? What was that? Mitchell Simmons scores, and it's already 1-0 here. Very, very early in the hockey game, but I don't understand that at all. Just he's stuck with it and somehow got enough mustard on it to get a goal. Let's go here to the next goal for Kansas City. That is Pavlin. He found the tiniest little opening to get a goal on Indy right there. So 2-0, 10 minutes left here in the first period, and we've got another goal. That is Savard getting the third goal here for Kansas City, and this one looks over before it even started. Like, what is happening right now? There's Timmy Gula, new goaltender for Kansas City. He was actually acquired over there from Iowa. They actually had to give up quite a bit to go get this guy, and dude, he's pretty darn good. Did you see that glove save? That was a beautiful save. He's going to make another one right here. Look at this thing, like, kind of trickled. That's always the tough one when you're expecting something hard and it comes soft. That's what she said. 9 minutes left to go here in the second period, and that's a goal. So Gula gave that one up. We'll get this one on replay. Get off of him. What you guys are still losing, by the way. Little rebound, and it actually kicked off of his own teammate, so it's not really his fault. But 3-1 game. Another lucky save, actually, coming off the goalpost. They're in a power play there for Indy. Let's see if they can make a comeback here with 6 minutes to go. Another great save. That's a blocker save from Gula. More pressure on the goaltender here. Actually going to get kicked out here by the defense. Good movement there. Monacava, custom player, gets rocked, and he's still down. And they're going to just send this all the way back. Just try to kill that penalty. 6 minutes here still. We got a nice shot. Oh, little rebound. Good play on defense right there. And guys, that'll do it. Indy made a little bit of a push right there towards the end of the game, but Kansas City will survive. And a good game there by Timmy Gula. Good game for the offense, too. They staked out to an early lead, and they really didn't let up off the gas pedal. No pun intended against Indy Fuel. 3-1 is your final score. Only 12 shots. This actually was the lowest shot total of the games that I'm going to show you here tonight. So I was a little disappointed with the shot totals. I might have to up the minutes by 1. We're currently at a 5-minute period. Might have to up that by 1 in order to get the shot totals back to normal. But the problem is because all these abilities, all these player abilities happening right now. So there's a lot of offense in the XHL. But, you know, hey, a 3-1 game. We saw a 5-1 game, but like one dude had a stellar performance, had 4 goals. It's Daniil Gushchin. So I'm okay with the way that this is going right now with the scores, but I think the shot totals are just way too low in my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section. So we've got Iowa and Tucson here, and after a big hit now on the power play, here comes McCluskey with a breakaway, a shorty. Whoa! A short-handed goal on a breakaway. Carter McCluskey puts Tucson up here 1-0. And guys, the two goaltenders that we're going to watch here today, Lyon Trees for Tucson and Daniel Brodeur for Iowa. Look at these saves by these dudes. Man, that's a beautiful glove save there by Lyon Trees. 8 minutes left here. Tucson just trying to find an opening here against Brodeur. He's a very good goaltender. Look at that. Another glove-handed save. The dude was really good out there for Kansas City. If you guys remember him, another save there. Man, he's putting Iowa on his back right now. Second period, look at this. A goal there by Bobby Malone. Another player coming over from Kansas City. All this highlight, guys, I'm just trying to get this out. But the Iowa Heartlanders acquired these guys. Bobby Malone, Jack Thompson, a defenseman, and Daniel Brodeur from Kansas City. They acquired him for Timmy Gula. We just saw Timmy Gula play a really integral role there for Kansas City in getting a W. But right now, Brodeur against this high-octane offense for Tucson, really shutting them down, guys. And there's a breakaway opportunity there for Heartland. Couldn't cash in on it there. Look at Tucson with 45 seconds left to go. Look at this shot on Brodeur with a nice save. Heartlanders have to push. They got to get it out of their own zone. Let's see if they can do it here. Very slow compared to the Tucson Armadillos. Here's a steal by Buck Wilson. Going to kick it out here to Ozzie Stockton. Stockton there to Wilson. Turnover. They had an opportunity. There's a big hit along the boards. Tucson trying to keep it into that zone. Iowa trying to clear it. They're going to pass center ice, pass the blue line. Oh, cut back up the middle. Cut back again. What a save by Lion Trees. That is a blocker save. Scrum in the corner. Going to pass it back around. Tucson, you got to push. Just off wide. Iowa with the shot. Here they go again. Another attempt. That shot's blocked. And time will expire here in the third period. We are going to overtime in a very flurry of action there in the last 50 seconds of tonight's game here. Tucson, Iowa, 1-1 tie. Let's get to overtime. We'll jump right in. 10 minutes to go in the OT period. Here's an opportunity for Iowa. Open shot. They're going to totally whiff. He's going to hit the side of the net. Oh, man, they had an opportunity, but here's another one. A nice little fake on Lion Trees. He's going to make the save. Another opportunity here for Iowa. Look at the passing for the Heartlanders. They're trying their best to get a good look on Lion Trees. Here comes Quiggins. Looking for someone open. Here's a pass to Stockton. He scores! Stockton with the look. The nice shot on Daniel Brodeur. They finally beat him the second time. And Tucson will get out of here with a dub. Woof. Look at Brodeur hanging his head. Last man off the ice. The skate of shame. Can't believe he let this one in. 5-hole. Didn't really react to it as quick as he was during the early parts of the game. But 28 faceoffs that were won by Tucson. 31 total shots. 0 for 3 on power play. So this game should have actually gone a lot more to Tucson's side. Should have favored Tucson, definitely. They're a lot more talented of a team. But 20 of 19 for Trees. And, of course, 2 goals given up by Brodeur. And he faced 31 shots, man. That's a lot. That is the most that a goalie has faced. And he stood tall. So I have to wonder, I have to throw it out there, do you think that Iowa won the trade? Do you think Brodeur is better than Timmy Gula? I don't know. That's a question that we might have to ask. Just throwing it out there. Let's get to our next matchup and our final matchup of the night. Tampa Bay against Atlanta. 2 rival teams in the Eastern Conference. We got Tampa Bay, of course, the champions of season number 2. They played against Houston. And then Atlanta is trying to up their game as far as a franchise goes. They're trying to be one of the big boys in the XHL, acquiring a really good goaltender here, Neil Till. What a beautiful glove-handed save right there. But hey, a turnover there. Regalwood, one of their better offensive players, is going to make one man miss. A shot off the blocker. Here's a rebound. Tyler Franklin going to clean it up for the first goal of the game. And Atlanta is going to stake out here to an early 1-0 lead. Let's go here. Neil Till with a nice save. Oh, but that one's a little bit of a cheapie, right? Let's take a look at it on replay. I think Perry Pinkert had to react pretty quickly to this. Yeah, a little rebound here. That's a very, very quick reaction. You got to give your credit to Perry Pinkert on that play. Here he is again. Neil Till going down in butterfly way too quickly, way too soon, and he made it snappy. Perry Pinkert, second goal tonight. Second period. 9 minutes to go. They confused the crap out of Dirk Davenport right there. They thought they were playing around back and forth behind the trapezoid, behind the net, and Declan McDonald is completely open. That's a goal to tie this thing up. About 15 seconds to go here in the third period, guys. Still 2-2 game. Tampa Bay giving up some leaky coverage here. Davenport with the save. About 6.8 left to go. We'll see who wins this face-off. It will be Tampa Bay. And all they got to do is really just grind this clock out. 3 seconds left. They're not going to get down the ice that fast to get a shot off. So third period's over. We got back-to-back overtime games. Look at this big hit. Oh, my God. Atlanta trying to take it here to the champs. Basically saying, if you guys can win a cup, you can get some good goaltending, we get good offense, we can do that too. So let's settle this thing in OT, baby. Here's Jaleel Neal. Letterman Jr. going to take the puck drop in OT. Little face-off one here. We got Franklin. Going to beat his man. Going to beat the winger. Going to get a shot off. Yes, sir. That's a goal. Beating Dirk Davenport on the glove hand side, and Atlanta will send their fans home happy. What a way to win it here on opening night. Whew. It's a great game. It's a great game. So do we have something? It might be too early to tell, but do we have something here with Atlanta? Going out, having some good drafts. They've got Jaleel Neal. He's a lot better of a player. He's progressed nicely as their captain. Good contributions there from Sens Regalwood. They went out and acquired Dragovic, a really good defenseman, and they went out and they got Neil Till as their goaltender. So I'm actually going to be watching with a lot of interest the Atlanta Flames. Big time. Virtanen's not bad either. Let's not leave him out of the discussion too. Virtanen, actually. Virtanen, that's the custom player. But Neil Till, 21 shots against him, 19 saves. Thought he was good in the opener. Against the champs, I think that you played valiantly. So good win. All right, guys, so let's talk about the status of the league, the status of the series, I should say. Going forward in the XHL, what we're going to do here is we are going to do premiere games. So what I mean by that is it's going to be a game that I record in my free time, and then I'm just going to post it as is on YouTube. So you guys are going to see like the full game action of the XHL. No commentary from me except at the very end of those videos. So I'll talk about who performed well, who didn't, who I like, kind of like a post-game analysis type thing. Then at the very last game of the night, so these are all going to post on Sundays. So it's going to be like a XHL like matinee type of thing, or like an extravaganza. We're going to have like 4 games per every Sunday. So I'm going to be basing those off of like big games that mean a lot across the division, or cool matchups, or custom prospect type things, you know, prospect versus prospect. Just interesting storyline matchups throughout the season that will play out. So again, how this is going to work is that I'll basically have all these games like pre-recorded, and then I'm going to upload them onto this GGX channel. You guys will be able to see them all scheduled up. You'll be able to look and see like, oh, this one's posting at, you know, Sunday at 1. This one's posting Sunday at 3. This one's posting at Sunday at 10. And they'll just play. It'd be like a live stream. So you're watching the game with everybody else in the chat, but it's already a pre-recorded game. So that way I can kind of get ahead with this series and I can just let it play. Like I don't have to do any editing. I don't have to do like a whole lot of anything with the season. I can just literally get the gameplay and share the gameplay with you. I think that that's a really good compromise for this series because hockey season's basically over, but I love this. I love the league. I love the XHL. I think I've always really liked it. I like the custom prospect element to it, and I think that you guys deserve to see your players a lot more than just highlights. Because honestly, when you do hockey highlights, you get some saves, but they're not big saves, and you get goals, a lot of goals, and you might get goal fatigue with the highlights. Like I'm trying to cover a lot of teams. I'm trying to cover 28 teams. After a while, one goal versus this goal versus that goal, they start all like looking the same, and so you start like losing a little bit of wow factor of these goals because they all start looking the same. Like, oh, yep, that's a goal. The goal, you had that animation, like that's going to be a goal. So it's a little frustrating the more that you watch it. Like the more that you watch NHL gameplay, EA Sports NHL 23, it's not very good. Let's just say that. The shot selection is not good. Like they're shooting at people like right in the center of the ice. Like they're obviously screening the goalie. There's a lot of blocked shots up there. They're not forcing people open. I don't know. It just gets goofy at times. So I just feel like through highlights, you're not getting the full effect of your players. You're not getting the full effect of your custom guys. You're not getting the full effect of the league at hand when you're just looking at these like quick cut 1 minute, 30-second highlights of each game. You're just not getting it. So I feel like that's a good compromise with you. I feel like that's going to do me good and do me well when I'm trying to focus on other content. I can just get these games recorded, post them up onto YouTube, and you guys can enjoy it. And you can watch it or you don't, or you can come back and watch it later and whatever. It's fine. So, you know, every now and then I'll just be giving you guys like little recaps as well, like what I think is going to happen during the season, like maybe some predictions, that type of thing. I'll have like maybe like an XHL podcast like video so I can kind of recap some things that have been happening around the league, so it's not just like a post-game analysis type deal and, you know, if you missed it, you missed it type of thing. I'll have like separate videos. I'll have the gameplay stuff premiered, and I'll have like a podcast type thing that I upload that talks about the league and kind of my thoughts about what's happening. So Other than that, guys, that's it for the video here tonight. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you next Sunday. Not this upcoming Sunday, but next Sunday for when we start the premier games across the XHL. So, guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.